Hello again from your favorite sports and entertainment related immigration attorney. Maybe not. But I know a few things. My name is Sherrod, innovative immigration law, shared sports visas. And today we're talking more about some nuances when it comes to preparing P1 and O-1 visa petitions, and that is compensation. This is a big issue that comes up a lot with these type of petitions because they're for people that do not have a set salary. When you do a P or O visa petition, there's a form I-129 that asks, what do you expect to make as far as compensation? And then it asks, is there any other way to explain it pretty much? Historically, for many years, we would put 0 in that box, and then the extra explanation say, see the information included with the petition. Probably about a year ago, we started seeing pushback on that. Now, what would happen when you say what's going on in the petition? In the petition, we would typically express compensation in percentages. For example, a lot of times we're dealing with track athletes, golfers, boxers, MMA fighters that get paid as they compete and by sponsors. And then they have coaches that get paid as the athlete competes. So we'll say they'll be competing in bouts. The athlete will keep at least 80% of what the revenue is. And then we might say the coach will receive at least 15%. USCIS is pushing back heavily on the expression of compensation just as a percentage. And they say they need to know something more tangible, even though that's not in the rules. No worries. What we've suggested and used in our own practice and in our consultation with other attorneys is using the percentage base and then put a kind of a finite back end. So we'll say they'll receive 80% of their expected revenues from competing or from doing gigs or whatever the activities may be, which is expected to be at least this number. From there, we would take that number and place it on the form as an expression. So for example, you could say $50,000, and then say, see the petition. They'll say they're receiving a percentage of what's coming up, but it's expected to be at least 50,000. Now, the thing to think about is in your activities, you want to make sure that whatever salary that you're saying or expectation they will make doesn't create a situation where USCIS can say, hey, we're worried about them making less than minimum wage. So while there is typically no wage necessary for an O1 or P1 petition at all, if you do put one there, you do you're going to need probably to avoid scrutiny by making sure that number is bigger than it would appear to be if it was going to be minimum wage. So if they're working 40 hours a week training in the gym, whatever money that they're getting needs to kind of express that it is more than what the minimum wage is in the place where they're petitioning. So I hope that is helpful to the folks out there petitioning for P1 and O1 visas. Yes, the days of pure expression of compensation as a percentage may be over for now until somebody litigates and tells them for certain that it's none of their business. Until then, let's give them what they want. Have a great day.